Welcome to this week's episode of OHSAA Football. Waycross Community Media, the WCM, is happy to be here at Frederick Stadium this week. I'm Jake Williams, as well as my partner Logan Hatfield. We now bring the call of this ECC matchup between our Winton Woods Warriors of Chad Murphy and the visiting Kings Knights, coached by Alex Garvin. Now, Coach Garvin tells me he has lost 18 starters from last year's playoff run. But I pointed out how if these guys have been watching Mike Massara and Will Coker all these years, I won't sleep on them. Now, I've been at practice a few days this week looking at the Warriors, and looks like they got last week's circumstances in the rearview mirror as they should. Now, Logan, you come in here tonight to help cover this game. You and your crew from Northern Kentucky University. So, could you tell me any thoughts you have on what you're about to witness tonight's affair?
I'm just excited to be here. It's a good chance that's been given to me, and I'm just really excited to see some good football. I've heard about the rivalry between these two schools. It's always good football when they face off, so I'm more than excited to see it.
That's right, and this is a rivalry that I respect and honor myself. These guys been playing each other a lot. Mostly in November I've been watching them play, but here in October, basically, they still have to prove their mettle that they'll be around in November. Now, before this thing gets started, we want to talk about the officials. Tonight's officials are the referee is James Joush. Then we have Bernard Bouchard, Doug Nicholas, John Sagers, and Michael Lynn. As we see the Winterwood Warriors take the field, running through the tunnel created by the band, and the cheerleaders, who looks like the cheerleaders are going straight to a slumber party after the game tonight. Oh well. What do you think about this? We got a minute 40 before this thing gets kicked off. No more nervous energy. It's the real deal here in a minute 40. And the Warriors, knowing this week is another week in their season. They're in the ECC conference now. They had a game last week that didn't go too well, but we all know that where the Winton Woods Warriors want to go eventually this year does not require an undefeated season to get there, as they well know that from when they won the state title back in 21. So now we got Chain Gang here we got to talk about. I always like to give props to the Chain Gang, because if the Winton Woods offense can do what they intend to do, they will need a Chain Gang. But here they are. We got Rick Bedford, Clinton Davis, Jeff Kelly, Chip Wilson, Eric Taylor, and it's Doug Wright, Patrick Wright, excuse me. So these are going to be the Chain Gang, but really, if the Warriors have their way, they won't even be needed. And I could be wrong because I'm not a statistician, Logan, but I can't think of a game in recent memory where the Chain Gang actually had to come out and make a measurement. I mean, just a thought. So we see the band moving over to the far side of the field. Oh, we got company. I got to mention earlier today, I don't see him now, but at some point earlier today when I first arrived on campus, there was a friend of a lot of these Cincinnati fans, that Mr. Houday, who's out here, you know, saying nothing and trying to get cute with our Winton Woods Warriors. I told him, don't be crashing this Winton Woods Warrior party. Oh, well. But it's good to see Houday. He believes in the Warriors, too, and he's coming on up here, you know. And these Warriors, my son, I want to dedicate this game to my son, Nick, who's in the hospital. You know, Nick is a Bengals fan, so I hope they rep for him this year. But he had a rough go of it, and we still don't know if he's out of the woods yet. I've been there all week, pretty much, and hopefully, you know, he's like that Mariah Carey song. He will always be my baby, even though he's 45 years old. Just like these Winton Woods Warriors will always be my Warriors. I've been watching these guys play for 18 years now. So we see the teams getting ready to get this opening kickoff served up. And Warriors are going to be, special teams are going to be kicking this off to the King's Knight.
For Kings, number 7, Paul Keller. Number 5, Ben Harris, Heat for Kings. Kicking off for Winton Woods. Number 94, Abdul Saladago.
So that's number 94 kicking off for Winton Woods, Abdul Saladago. And he steps into it. This game is underway. It's handled at the 3-yard line, straight north with the ball up to the 15. He stopped for a minute, tried to get a block, but they got him down at the 20-yard line where the Kings Knights will put it in gear. Now, I also got to apologize. This week I've been so busy, I lost track of my regular glasses, my photo grays, and I'm stuck with full-time sunglasses, and they have bifocals. Okay, so I got my full-time sunglasses on. So it might slow me down some, but it's better than what my vision would be without it. Okay, so 1st and 10. See, number 10 is the quarterback. Grant Nuri. Hands off. Number 30 with the carry.
Looks like Winton Woods' defense was ready for that one. No surprises there to start.
Yeah, I think the Warriors defense with these guys are probably going to look for the run first. They really don't know what to expect. I can't say that for sure. I'm sure they got scouting reports and film, but I don't know what to expect from this Grant Nuri, number 10, a sophomore quarterback, 6'3", 195. Here's the give. He tried to get outside, and Winton Woods' defense is there with a stop.
The stops there. Looks like they focused hard on the run in their pregame planning.
Well, this is something that a lot of Winton Woods opponents take a futile stab at early in games, is to try to see if they can beat the Winton Woods defense to the outside. It's just not there. Here we are, 3rd down and 8. Looks like he's going to have to throw this ball. We're defense playing back. Here's a snap. Nuri, straight drop. They're in on him. They got him flush, and they got him sacked for a loss.
That's a good opening drive for the Winton Woods defense. They came prepared, and they came out ready to hit.
As you see on the replay, I don't know who was the main first one in on that stop, but that's number 99 on that stop.
Dalen Massey Wright.
Yes, sir.
Number 7, Zay Jennings.
So we got Zay Jennings camped out on his 50-yard line around the 49. And here's the kick. High spiral kick. They're picking it up at the 40-yard line, and number 25 busts the loose. Trying to get outside, still on his feet, down the right sideline, and they finally get him knocked out of bounds on the 36-yard line. Where the Warriors have put it in gear.
That's good opening field position for the Warriors. You always want to start your drives in enemy territory.
Yeah, and then you give the Warriors a short field. Of course, that's a lot of teams. You give them a short field, first possession of the game. Often it amounts to at least a field goal, but I don't think the Winton Woods Warriors got any real plans to want to kick field goals anymore. There's a snap and a give. Pitch fakes to give it. It's pitching outside, but the Kings Knight defense is all over him. And they got him stopped. That's Mikhail Satterwhite, number 6.
Yeah, it looks like Winton Woods wanted to set the tone early with the pass, a little screen pass action, but Kings was ready for it.
Well, the thing is, the Warriors, somebody's got to get this Kings offense staying out on the field a long time, and that'll be a lot less they'll be ready for if they get tired.
Yeah, you want to get that defense as much rest as you can get them so that they can come out ready for the next possession.
Rashawn Brown, number 10. That's a 6'5", 185-pound sophomore quarterback. Looks like they got a delay of game on the Warriors.
Penalties like those are drive killers. You just hope that doesn't cut this drive off completely.
Yeah, now they're playing behind the sticks. It'll be a 2nd and 14. We see Tremar Harris trotting into the game, number 5. You know, he likes to set up in the soft spot in the zone and turn around and make the grab, but it looks like now he's looking to beat this guy straight down to the corner of the end zone. Straight drop, rolling to his right, throws his ball. It's over everybody's head. Looks like it's going to be caught. Touchdown, Winton Warriors. First passing play of the game.
What a play. Brown had to do a little bit of scrambling there. Went up and found Ryan Cooley in the end zone.
That's right, he throws that ball. It's good protection on that moving pocket. Okay, we see it's like number 92 in the game. Brian Knighton. So that kick is good. So with 8 minutes, 36 seconds left to go from Frederick Stadium, we have a score of your Winton Woods Warriors 7 and the visiting Kings Knights nothing.
Good on Ryan Cooley to make that grab in that coverage, but even better for Rashawn Brown to make that throw.
Yes, Brown, he's been sharing a lot of playing time, but it looks like he can throw that ball. As we see the special teams players coming onto the field, Coach Murphy's having a word with one of the officials walking up the near sideline, and I don't know Coach Murphy's body language real well, but I think he's not sharing recipes about no cupcakes with him there. So when we see again the Warriors bringing the crowd, the Kings, Knights, they bring a respectable crowd with them. You know, they got, it looks like a strong student section over there.
And all the construction gear? Does it look like construction gear for their student section?
Yeah, I think that's what all these student sections pretty much are taking it on, is their. Okay, so we see number 94, Abdul Sawadago, 5'7", 153-pound junior, sticks his foot in this. Picked up on a 5-yard line straight north with the ball, but they got him stuffed at the 16-yard line, and that's going to be it.
Winton Woods making plays on all 3 phases.
And that's what you need. This time of the year, you want to give his opponents everything to possibly think about. But so far, I give it to them. They're looking good. Okay, so we see Kings break their huddle and come out on the field to address this ball on offense. Grant Nuri back there. Brings number 30 in there behind him. Carson Lindholm gives to Lindholm, and he's stuffed.
And once again, this Winton Woods run defense is ready for it almost every time.
Yeah, well, if that's what they want to do, Winton Woods has no problem with it. If you want to start out testing our run defense, probably actually testing the stoutest part of the whole team. As we see the Kings Knights break the huddle again to address this 2nd and 12. Grant Nuri back there. Straight drop. He's looking to throw this ball on the far sideline. It's caught. He shakes the guy loose and he's out of the field. They finally get him moved out of bounds. Looks like near the 31-yard line.
Good catch and run from Nate Lyman there. He was a player we were told to watch, and for good reason. He's an athlete.
That's right. You said it, because I like to see what the coach says. He'll tell you the facts of who to watch. So you see where with 7:26 left to go in the first quarter. Here come the Knights. And there he is sacked. In on him. Who did that on him? That's number 8 with that sack. Justin Hill. That Justin Hill, junior linebacker, 6'3", 220.
I saw recently he just picked up an offer from Miami.
Which one?
Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see where they would want it.
Yeah.
He's straight drop again, looking to throw. He got him flush. He throws this ball long. He's got an arm, this kid. Just off the heads of his intended receiver.
Yeah, just had a little too much on that one. It was a good route. He was there. Just a little bit too much on the throw.
So that's going to make it 3rd down and 22. I mean, when Kings had Will Coker back there and Mike Massara, they had plays in their playbook to convert a 3rd and 22. And I'm not saying they don't now. As we see him breaking the huddle and dress this 3rd and 22, trips right. Whistle. Timeout, Winton Woods.
Winton Woods, their first timeout of the first half.
You gotta like what you're seeing out of this Winton Woods defense. They're stepping up. The pass defense is there. The run defense is there. They're getting into the backfield early and often.
Yeah, they're playing team concept football so far tonight, and that's what they need. I mean, sure, they got superstars like we just spoke on Justin Hill, you know, but everyone has to step up.
It's a team game.
So we see defense back out there on the field. Okay, so here we are, 3rd and 22. 6:35 left to go in the first quarter. Nuri waiting for the snap. Straight drop. They're in on Nuri. And he's sacked once more.
This Kings O-line is having a tough time stopping the defensive line of Winton Woods.
That's number 7, Zay Jennings on that stop. Zay Jennings transferred in from Coleraine.
Well, that's a big pickup for the Warriors. He's making plays early and often today.
Early and often.
Number 7, Zay Jennings.
Okay, so they're going to punt it off to the Warriors. Special teams standing on their 50-yard line. Here comes the kick. He retreats. He's got it at the 40. Turns up with the ball. He steps out of the tackle, but it got him down. Looks like he'll make it to about the 43-yard line where they'll put it in gear.
Yeah, that was a pretty good boot there. Putting it back into Winton Woods territory.
Yeah, well, he's going to have to keep that up all night long. It looks like he'll have plenty of chances to punt that ball.
Hope his legs are fresh.
Okay, so here comes the Warriors offense on the attack. 1st and 10, ball on their own 43-yard line. He's got Zeke back there with him. He gives it to Zeke. Zeke steps out of the tackle. Now he's around left in. He's getting blocks, but finally hauled down. Nice defensive play. And I got to give this guy on defense credit. That's number 16, Jacob Rudowski, who made that stop. 6'1", 170-pounder.
Yeah, Zeke Garrett on the run there. Made a couple moves and got upfield. Saw a hole and took it.
That's what you want. None of this indecision and stepping around. There's a back that plays for a team that I follow. I wish he would just hit the hole instead of this dancing. Man in motion. There's a give to Zeke again. He tries to twist around an arm tackle, but they got him down. Looks like now they'll be behind the sticks.
I don't think Kings was going to let that happen twice in a row.
I don't have no problem with them calling these running plays because they need to more establish their running than their passing at this point. You know, I was talking to Coach Garvey before the game, and we were laughing and saying how we usually see each other in November. And he said, but that don't mean we won't see him in November again, which is true. Straight drop, this ball's thrown and looks like batted down.
Just over the head of number 5, Tramar Harris, 6'1", 190 wide out. Hey, if you're gonna throw high, throwing high to a 6'1" wide receiver ain't a bad idea.
Yeah, these I'm gonna have to find my little glasses because this won't work. So Warriors break the huddle. I think they're still gonna try to hurt him with Tramar Harris at some point. It's a man in motion. Straight drop, looking to throw, but they're in on him and he's sacked. This offensive line can't allow that pressure like that on him.
Looks like the ball came out there, was recovered by Patrick Hollabets, number 4 for Kings.
Kings sack fumble. Strip sack, I guess they call them. But either way, it's up to the Warrior defense to come in here and nullify that. Otherwise, the Kings Knights will take this as something to build on.
No, that was the big play the Kings defense was looking for sure.
49-yard line. Can Grant Nuri do something? He's got an arm. I like the way he throws that ball deep. Gives inside, and number 7 tries to make some moves. That's Paul Kelly, 5'10", 170-pound senior running back. They got him listed as a DB, but I'm sure he's running back too.
Hey, looks pretty versatile to me. They got him doing the return duty as well.
Okay. But I know one thing that I know from over the years watching, Winton Woods Warriors are not going to let one man beat them. So we see, looks like they got it passed and set up. Nuri straight drop, they're in on him. He's flush, he steps out of a tackle, but he's still down. DeLon Massey Wright with that sack for the Warrior defense.
Nuri had stepped out of a couple sacks there, but he wasn't going to avoid the third one. They were going to get to him eventually.
There was just too much penetration from too many points in that O-line. So with the clock rolling down to 3:13 left to go.
Sets Kings back in their own territory. That's not a place they want to be at this point.
3rd and 18. This is where Kings needed to do something with that fumble recovery. Straight draw. Oh, he's hit hard. And that's number 8 with that hit on him. Justin Hill.
Looks like Win Woods isn't going to get punished for that turnover, and they're going to get a chance to get the ball back before this first quarter ends.
That's right. That's what they need. Meanwhile, Justin Hill is having himself a game. I mean, you say Miami Hurricanes are interested in him, huh?
That's what I was reading. He just picked up an offer recently. And he's up to 23 Division I offers.
Number 7, Zay Jennings, and number 29, Winton.
Okay, so special team for the Warriors back to receive this kick, standing on their 25-yard line. 4th and 27. Kings timeout. You know, before we go too far, I want to thank the volunteers who come and share their time with us provide these games. And our volunteers do a fantastic job. Tonight we have a group of volunteers from Northern Kentucky University. And anyone else is welcome to volunteer by calling 814-825-2429. And I bet you I gave the wrong area code. Because 513, I've been called 814 all week. That's right. 513-825-2429. Here we go. So this kick is off. And this is Cott is still on his feet, but now they got it down. Looks like it's the 30-yard line. For the Warrior offense to come out on the field.
That's a scary play there for Zay Jennings, picking the ball up off the bounce, continuing to run with it.
Yeah, see, they don't need a hero like that.
Yeah, they were lucky that ball didn't come out there.
See offensive linemen out here. We see Barry Howard III, number 65, 6'3", 275-pounder. We see number 73, Raphael Green, 6'5", 340-pounder. Here's the snap. Looking to throw this ball. It's caught out in the right flat, and he's got a first down for the Warriors.
Winton Woods will take those gains all day. Quick plays for first downs. That's the offense they're looking to run here. They'll take their shots, but they definitely want those plays.
If the Warriors will take what their defense gives them, and they'll give them so much, and the Warriors say, well, let's take what we want for this touchdown here. But, I mean, I'm giving the Kings Knights a big fighting chance, and it's based on the rivalry, you know.
Oh, absolutely. You know they came to play today.
There's a give. That looks like Zeke maybe with this carry. No, that's not Zeke. That's number 12. Charles Deuce Mathis, the second. So they got Zeke and Deuce. Do they have room for a bus up in here? We see the clock rolling, under a minute left to go in the quarter, down to 50 seconds. I'm looking for Winton Woods to explore some possibilities with number 82, Lavielle Waters. Again, this guy could be a physical mismatch out there. He takes it out of his gut now. He's rolling out, throws his ball incomplete.
Good on him to get the ball out before getting hit there in the backfield. He had number 82, Trent Hogan, in on him.
Yeah, you're right. Don't take a sack. You know, just live to play another down. So here we are, 3rd and 11 for the Warriors. See Tremar Harris. Something tells me that's probably who they want to hit. They haven't connected with him yet tonight, but I'm sure they got it in the back of their mind. Snap, straight drop. Throws this ball to Harris, and it's intercepted. Here comes number 24 with the return. He's in Warrior territory to get him down at the Warrior 35-yard line.
You were right about one thing. He was looking up there for Harris, but number 24, Toriano Johnson, had the coverage, and he read it perfectly. He went up there and got it. Took it back for a nice return as well.
Nice
Great
return.
field
This
position.
is the one where they're going to have to really bow their neck to get this stop. But yeah, it looks like number 24, Toriano Harris, Johnson. Him and me had the same idea. We see on the drop, he's stared him down, but he had, with that kind of throw, you got to throw it to where your guy or nobody gets that one. There's a pass, this ball's caught. He's running through tacklers, and they finally get him stopped at the 5-yard line. But Kings Knights are going to put this thing in gear, 1st and goal from the Warrior 5-yard line.
Looks like they're going to end the first quarter with some momentum. Paul Kelly getting it down to just about the 5.
That's the way to end the quarter as we see time expire on the first quarter here from Frederick Stadium with the score of your Winton Woods Warriors 7 and the visiting Kings Knights nothing. Yeah, so you give a team too many chances and they're bound to pick up on it.
Yeah, exactly. We saw the first few possessions. Kings couldn't get really much going offensively, but all it takes is one play to really make a drive, and that was the play Kings needed. You saw Paul Kelly there, like you said, listed as a DB, but he seems like an athlete. He's playing all over the field. Doesn't take many snaps off.
So as the teams switch into the field, Warrior defense has got to figure these thoughts out. Who's going to be stopping? Sure, they got in there and sacked this guy and making his life rough. But if they don't get this scoreboard lit up more than this, these guys hang around too long. Okay, so we see where they're going to address this 1st and goal. There's a straight handoff, and he's muscled in there, but they're going to have him stop. Looks like about the 3-yard line, maybe. That's Carson Lindholm. Second and goal. They're trying to muscle through, but nothing doing. It's going to make it a 3rd and goal.
Goal line defense of Winton Woods trying to force a big stop here on 3rd.
Third and goal. This is why this is a good rivalry right here, this play. Straight snap, and that's going to be a touchdown. Kings quarterback's limping around in there like he twisted his calf muscle crossing that goal line. Where did you get that from?
Looks like that was 30. Jamani Williams taking it in the Wildcat. Junior running back, 5'7", 155. Taking it right up the gut for the touchdown for Kings.
So we see Kings coming out to put this PAT on there. Hold is down, the kick is up. That kick is no good.
Looks like it was blocked.
Looked like it was. So it was 10:59 left to go in the half from Frederick Stadium. We have a score of your Winton Woods Warriors 7 and the visiting Kings Knights 6. You see, he muscled right in there. He looked just like your quarterback there with that hobbling on his calf muscle there across that goal line. So
I want to look again and see what happened here.
he just got good blocks at the point of attack.
It's like the leg just buckled a little bit.
Yeah. See that guy, your quarterback setting a bad example around here. Now everybody's trying that move.
Hey, he's trying to play through it. He's doing his best. It's not like Joe Burrow to go down that easy.
Okay, so we better, hopefully later on in the game, we'll get a chance to tell Joe Burrow how he's doing. I wonder if Houday, I don't see Houday no more.
Yeah, I'm looking for him. Maybe he might be scouting a few future Bengals out here.
Yeah, that could be a big old player in that outfit. Okay, so the kick is off. Warriors special teams, it's going to be in the end zone. And they'll bring it out and put it in gear.
Now it's a good chance to see what Winton is made of here. Trying to bounce back from that defensive possession. Set a little bit of tone here.
See number 72 for the Warriors. That's Chaz Sanders, 5'9", 294-pounder at O-line. 77, Matthew Palmer, 6'6", 345-pounder at O-line for the Warriors. There's a snap, he turns and pitches. It's upfield, looks like he's gonna make it to about 25-yard line. That's number 12 with the carry, Deuce Mathis.
It's like you said earlier, they're trying to establish that run game. We know what they can bring in the passing game. We saw it in the first quarter there with that big touchdown, but they really want to get that run game established.
And they've been needing to get that established a couple weeks now, really. You know, some of the caliber teams that have been playing their opponents, of course, you can only play who's on the schedule. I'm a firm believer in that. But you need a good tune-up for some of these future games, and when you're winning big, it's not necessarily a good tune-up. But here we go. The Warriors, high snap, he turns and gives, and no, he keeps it himself, runs around right in, left in, and he's got the first down. Once again, Chain Gang doesn't have to do anything but get to stepping.
And it's looking like it's going to be a holding call on Winton Woods.
Here we go. He makes a nice move.
And once again, they're going to be playing behind the sticks following the penalty. Just really negates a great move and a great play.
Yeah, you can't waste a great move like that. Was a good move he put on. 2nd and 14 they're facing now. 9:52 left to go in the half. Second and 14. Snap, straight drop here in on him. And they got him down for a sack. Looks like they got him down near the 10-yard line.
And it looks like the Winton Woods O-line that has been holding up well so far. Looks like there was a hole found in it by the defensive Kings. They got in there on it.
Yeah, they evidently, between what they've seen on film and what they're seeing tonight, tells them that they got a shot against the O-line. You know, this 3rd and 19, 9:02 left in the half. This is not what they had in mind. I see, you know, they're on offense. I don't even see, I see Zeke on the sideline. I don't know if he had any kind of, but he should be in there. Straight drop, looking to throw this ball down the near sideline. This ball is caught. It's complete. No flags out on the field, so the Warriors are going to convert a first down on this.
Once again, that's 84, Ryan Cooley. He's shaping up to have himself a game today. He's going up and making grabs. Play after play today, and every big play so far seems to have had his name on it.
That's great, because you don't want to have it so there's one person that they can, you know, scout. But the Warriors are going to have to find a way to keep moving this ball. grind up some clock, get this thing to halftime with a little bit bigger lead.
And that's a matchup Winton Woods is going to take all day. That's 84 Ryan Cooley, 6'5", on 5'9", 5'8" corner.
Fakes and gives around himself. He's in the night territory. He's down the sideline streaking, but he's hit hard. What a quick stop to that. That's number 16.
Big gain for Bryshawn Brown over the just past the 30. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 30. Big run, QB keeper.
Okay, so here's the Warrior offense. Got this ball on the Kings' night 30-yard line. Fakes the give to Zeke, pulls it out of a guy's gut to try to get around there, but they got him stopped.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to hit him for an ineligible receiver there as he went up and got that one.
No, you don't get in this opposing territory and then start getting cute. 7:53 left to go in the half. And sorting things out with the officials. This is against the Warriors. See what they come up with here.
Anderson 14, Little Miami 7. At Milford in the first quarter, Milford 21, Walnut Hills 0. At West Claremont and Lebanon are tied 7-7. At Elder, Lower and Elder are tied in the second quarter 7-7. In the second quarter, it's Mason 14, Coleraine 0. In the second quarter, it's Princeton 7, Fairfield 3. In the second quarter, it's Dakota West 24, Oak Hills 0. In the first quarter, it's Hamilton 8, Middletown 0.
Looks like number 65 be taken off the field. Little hitch in his giddy up with an assist by the crew. That's Jess Baker. So 7:53 left to go in the half. The Warriors offense will come out here, address this 1st and 13, they're going to call it. Okay, they're calling it 2nd and 13. There's the give. Zeke with the carry. Can't make much.
Giving him the run on 2nd and 13 shows you how much faith they have in Zeke Garrett. Almost had himself the corner there, but Kings was able to make the stop.
Yeah, Kings is actually doing a good job of getting to the edge on the Winton Woods offense. But this 3rd and 10, 7:06 left to go in the half. This is a play that the Warriors offense needs. Either way, it'll be 4-down territory, I'm guessing. So here's the snap, straight drop. Here they are. Pass is complete. Over the middle, looks like, who's that? Number 82?
Number 82,
Lavielle Waters. That's the man they need to connect with.
Looks Looks like he got brought up just short of the line to gain. It's going to be a 4th and short.
4th and 1. Okay, and now this is something where I like to see quick count snaps on these 4th down plays.
Gives the defense less time to think about it.
Yeah, and it gives your offense less time to overthink about it.
Yeah.
We'll see what they come up with. I mean, I have every bit of faith that number 10 can get this himself. There's a give to Zeke, and he muscles inside. It's going to be close.
He was right there. They've given him the first
down, so still the chain gang didn't have to go out there. You see Zeke. But the Warrior offensive line is going to have to do that more often. Clock rolling, 5:44 left to go in the half. Straight drop, looking to throw this ball deep over the middle. Jump ball. Incomplete. He's lucky to get that one back, isn't he, Logan?
No, you can't get that one back. He had 2 receivers there, and looks like he threw the wrong one.
Okay, let me look at this again then. Old eyes and dark sunglasses don't get it.
Yeah, number 6, Mikael Satterwhite, was wide open.
2nd and 10 now. Warrior offense, you got that first down, but you got to move this ball some more. See Coach Murphy on the sideline, pacing, looking down on his chart. Straight drop, throws his ball off the hands of his receiver.
That's a dangerous throw.
Dangerous throw, you're right, and the receiver has some unexplained discomfort, if you will.
Yeah, looks like number 84, Ryan Cooley. He's been making plays all game.
It didn't look like he took that shot that would have been delivered if he'd have caught that ball. If he'd have caught that ball, he'd have took a shot.
Oh yeah, he would have felt it. And looks like Cooley's going to walk off the field under his own power. Only hope for the best for him. Hope he can get back out there and keep making plays for Winton Woods.
Well, like you say, under his own power is a better sign. But this time of year, we're coming up on where people need to stay healthy if they can. So we see the Warrior offense taking the field again to address this 3rd down and 10.
You're right. Sometimes it's not the best team that wins it all. It's the healthiest team.
The Warriors, straight drop. Here they come in on him. He throws this ball. This ball's incomplete. Looks like it's just off the hands of his receiver. That's going to be 4th and 10. So this is going to be the go down. Is, you know, the Warriors offense has to come up with something.
Well, they're getting bold here, going for it. 4th and long on the 20. See what kind of play they got.
5:12 left to go in the half. Rashawn Brown, straight drop, throws the ball. He's hit on the release. That ball's caught. They're calling it out of bounds. But he did come down with the ball. Looks like for now, I guess they're going to call Kings taking over downs. We see on the replay this throw is down there. Tipped.
Looks like he was just out of bounds there, right out the back of the end zone. Caught it on the way down, but looks like it was just a half second too late. Doesn't get much closer than that.
Another replay of it. That's Jamar Harris, Traymar Harris, and I don't know why he wasn't. Both of his feet, but they don't have replay rule at this level, so just unfortunate. Ward defense is going to have to stand in here. Straight drop by this quarterback, Nuri. He's completed this pass.
Pass is complete to the 25-yard line. On the stop, original is number 20.
Kings with a chance to take the ball down the field and get a lead heading into the locker room at halftime. You got to imagine this is something that they're going to try and take advantage of here.
Looks like we got Warrior defenders offside.
And those are the worst when you're just giving them first downs.
Yeah, there's no need to give these guys penalties marching down the field. Make them earn it. You know, 4:34 left to go in the half. There's a snap, throwing this ball over to the left flat. Number 7 makes the grab, and he busted through defenders. That's Paul Kelly.
Paul Kelly continuing to make plays, but as you see, this Kings offense is not wasting any time. They're getting up to the line, they're running their plays, and they're getting the ball out early. I think they've learned their lesson. Nuri's been under fire all day, so he wants to get that ball out as early as he can and have Paul Kelly make some plays for him.
Yeah, this guy Paul Kelly, you know, you could tell he was watching these seniors ahead of him the past few years. This ball's completed. Stops and makes a move and gets down the field for another first down. This is where the Word defense has to make sure they bow their shoulders here.
Yeah, that's been the story of this drive so far. Nuri's getting rid of the ball quick, not wasting any time. He doesn't want to take another sack, and he's getting that thing out of there.
Yeah, Nuri knows that he'll take a sack if he holds on to that ball too long. There's give inside his man muscles, but he's hit hard.
Yeah, after a couple successful pass plays, they try to hit him with a run. Looks like the Winton Woods run defense is staying exactly the way it has all half. They're ready for the run.
So we have 2:55 left to go in the half. Here comes the Kings Knights breaking the huddle. Straight drop. Protection holding up well, although he's hit hard at the end. That ball is out of bounds.
Oh man, Paul Kelly went up and got that ball, but it was just a little bit out of bounds. You can tell who Nuri likes to throw the ball to.
Yeah, you got to have somebody that can sit there and say that's my quarterback. You know, but the Warriors. 2:34 left to go, and this ball's on the Warrior 48-yard line, 3rd and 10. So where the Warriors defense needs somebody to make a big play. Nuri straight drop, throws this ball over the middle, and this ball's caught, but he's tackled. Looks like he's down on the Warrior 44-yard line. Would it be 4th down in about, what, 5?
Kings try to hit it over the middle of the field there on 3rd and long. It's going to bring up a 4th and 6.
4th and 6 here. This big play in the first half of this game. Nuri, straight drop. He's got a man rushing out to the flat. He's got him rushed out of the pocket. He's going to try to get himself, and he makes it himself. He makes people miss, and he's hit hard as he gets down the sideline.
Nuri had nothing downfield, went to his legs, got that first down on a huge fourth down conversion here near the end of the half.
That's right. You got to know when to go to for your legs. That's a nice stop put on by number 13, Sayanta Stewart Jr.
Sophomore Nuri making a veteran play there.
Yeah, Nuri determined on that play. Throws his ball. Out of target, nobody there. 1:28 left to go in the half.
Nuri was looking back for Paul Kelly yet again. He's been the #1 target all night so far. Looks like Winton Woods is giving number 3, Nate Lyman, a lot of attention on defense, so that's opening up the field for Paul Kelly.
It's the thing where the word defense is going to have to make sure they don't allow this guy to get into any kind of field goal territory either. I don't know what their place kicker is capable of. There's Nuri back there in the pistol. His man breaks out. They're trying to look for him. He's trying to decide what to do. He runs around and he's thrown down. Looks like for a loss.
Nuri had to take it himself again. It's looking like this Winton Woods pass defense is picking up here these last couple plays, playing with a little bit of urgency.
They need to. You know, that was number 89, Jalen Mercer on that play. That's a freshman, 6'4", 235. Here's Nuri, straight drop looking to throw. They got him flush. He's trying to beat the man around, but he can't do it. He throws his ball away. Incomplete.
Good on Nuri to get the ball out there. All-out blitz coming from the Winton Woods defense. They had him dead in the rights. He got the ball out.
We see here, he's flushed by number 89, and then number 9, that's Landon Anderson, 5'10", 195-pound junior linebacker. 1:12 left to go in the half.
Big
Fourth and
down.
9. And Kings Knights are going to go for it. Straight drop, looking to throw this ball to the far side of the field. This ball's caught, and this guy's around the field, and he's down finally at the 6-yard line. 1:05 left to go in the half. The Winton Woods Warriors let that play get in on them.
Paul Kelly continuing his monster half, hauling in another reception for another big play.
Yes, he is, with the clock under a minute. Clicking, running, 50 seconds left to go. Nuri straight drop, looking to throw this ball. The out pattern, incomplete. They're calling pass interference on the Warriors, though.
Yeah, a lot of hands moving around there.
See on the replay where the Warrior defense, yeah, he's on him.
Yeah, a lot of hands moving around there.
That's number 4, Ty Bowler, 5'11", 170-pound DB for the Warriors. 40.1 seconds left to go in the half here. We see the Kings Knights break the huddle. Straight drop, looking to throw this ball incomplete in the corner of the end zone. That's number 3, Josh Thompson, making a good play for the Warriors.
Well, he went back to Nate Lyman, tried to give him a jump ball there in the end zone. Just good coverage by the Warriors there.
So we got 2nd and 3 with 35.5 seconds left to go in the half. You know, the Warriors get the ball to open the second half. Their defense doesn't hold. They're going to need it. Rolling to his right. Throws his ball. Caught for a touchdown.
Who else?
Number 7.
Paul Kelly. Making play after play this half.
Yeah, this guy, Paul Kelly, is making a lie out of me because he's one man that's beating the Warriors tonight, and it's him.
And like I said earlier, his monster half continuing. Seems like he's seems like Grant Nuri's found his target today.
Yeah, and it seems like the Warriors defense got to find whatever that magic was they had that was allowing them to sack this guy. What, they got about 3 sacks on him, but in the end, if they can't score on offense themselves, then you'd ask your defense, can you go out there and make a couple pick sixes for us?
Yeah. It just seems like Wintonwood's defense is continuing the pressure on Grant Nuri, but it seems like Coach Garvin and the Knights, they seem that they want to get that ball out of there quick. They're not trying to take any more sacks like that first quarter.
Well, I knew, you know, if these guys been sitting around watching Will Coker and Mike Massar for the last 3 years, I wasn't going to sleep on them because they probably picked up something.
Yeah, they probably learned a thing or two.
We see the Warriors, one of their quarterbacks, nervous on the sideline, putting his helmet on, wants to get in the game. You know, that's number 18, Vance George, a senior. So they're going for 2 on this. There's a drop, there's a throw. And they didn't make it. Pass broken up. So with 29 seconds left to go to half, we have a score of the visiting Kings Knights 12 and your Winton Woods Warriors 7.
Good on the Winton Woods defense to stop the conversion there. It's going to hold it to a 5-point lead for the Kings Knights. Winton Woods trying to take the lead here. A touchdown gives them a 1-point lead. A look here at the Kings High School student section. You got to think they're a little excited about this one. 5-point lead nearing halftime. Kings going to look to see if they can hold this here.
The Warriors special teams out here received this kickoff with 29 seconds left to go in the half. You know, last game I did here, they were down at halftime, I believe. One game this year, they were down at halftime, and they had to come storming out to put it away in the second half. So here's that kick. And it's not going to be returned. So 29 seconds left to go here. The best thing they could do is go on in the locker room. You know, where you don't want to be the fly on the wall in that locker room at halftime. You know, last time when they were down at halftime, he didn't even let them go in the locker room. He just took them and set them right down there at the end of the end zone there and give them whatever he was telling them.
Well, it seems as if he's going to have a lot to say this time around.
Yeah, I think he's going to have more to say this time, where he's going to take them back there. Rashawn Brown. Play like that is too cute for this situation.
That was
That's
completely
going to do it. So that play, you know, for what that play was, it would have been safer to just take a knee. As we see the clock ticking down to double zeros here. And this will play, it won't be able to get off, so at the end of the first half here from Frederick Stadium on the campus of Winton Woods High School, Forest Park, Ohio, we have a score to visiting Kings Knights 12 and your Winton Woods Warriors 7. Waycross Community Media will be back with more after halftime.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
I play sports for my school, I'll learn how to be part of a team.
I will have more friends. I will be active now and when I'm a grown-up.
I will learn how to work hard.
I'll have better attendance.
I'll learn how to overcome adversity. I'll be more likely to go to college. I will learn how to get along with others. If I play sports for my school. If I play sports for my school. If I play sports for my school.
I must learn to be a good student during school if I want to put on my uniform after school.
Now, Logan, in the second half, the offense needs to play some serious ball. This game won't be over till the fat lady sings. But still in the second half, I'd like to see these guys give more of their all and swiftly get back on track. Yeah, that's right. They need to get back on track swiftly. Now, the interception should be put in the rearview mirror in the second half. These guys need to find out who the receivers are going to be and tell them to go long. What are your thoughts on the second half of this game? Logan?
Looking at Winton Woods, quarterback Bryshawn Brown's got to have a short memory. You know, there were some mistakes made there, but there was also some very, very good plays we saw from him in that first half. He's got to focus on those and hone in on those, keep hitting his targets. And, I mean, the Winton Woods offense came out firing. We're hoping we can see a little bit more of that. This Kings defense seemed to have them figured out there in the second quarter.
That's right. And whatever the adjustments were, they got what they, I'm sure, considered a weak link of this Warrior team. They must figure it's the offensive line, but that doesn't mean that the offensive line needs to just walk away and let the opponent's assessment, be the end all of everything they've worked hard to do this year. Now,
Without a doubt.
This is one game, and they still have hopefully plenty more to go. But with October rolling around, we need to avoid any possible mayhem for the rest of the season. So we see the Warriors special teams get in a position to receive this kickoff to open the second half. We'll see what they do. Now, they had some personnel out there where there's a lot of plays where Zeke wasn't in the game. And I don't know why, but I'm sure they know why. But we have seen the Warriors start the second half of a game this year behind on the scoreboard.
Yeah, we saw those fireworks behind the trees, hoping we see some fireworks from the offense here in the second half.
Those fireworks, yeah, like you say, hopefully they'll prove to light up the scoreboard over here. Last time I covered a game here, the scoreboard couldn't light up because it was malfunctioning. So here we go, the kick is off, and it's going to be into the end zone where the Warriors offense will come out and put it in gear. So we don't have the fireworks anymore, Logan, but we certainly have a full moon. Got a Barnabas Collins moon out there tonight.
Moon looks great. Moon looks great. Great setting for the game tonight. Couldn't have asked for a better evening.
Couldn't have. This is great weather, and we can't depend on the weather holding out the rest of this campaign. You get in the playoffs and start playing, election day type of football in November, you may not always have weather. So here we go. Here's the Warrior offense, 1st and 10. There's the give inside, but there's Zeke. He just can't make it. There's nothing there for him.
Yeah, Zeke was stacked up early there. Kings defense came out ready for the run. Look to Winton Woods to switch it up a little bit, maybe switch to the pass here.
Yeah, I don't know why he gave up on that pass. I mean, yeah, the guy intercepted that ball, but, the pass wasn't the type of pass where his receiver was going to get. We see number 7 in the game. He's playing both ways for the Kings Knights. This ball's caught over the middle. Ducks out of a tackle, still on his feet, but he's finally hauled down. Too many guys outrun laterally, but he's got a first down. That's Traymar Harris with that first down.
Yeah, that's the play we've been waiting on Traymar Harris to make for sure. Nice move up to go get that first down across the 30. Looking to continue that for this drive for Winton Woods.
Okay, so he's got, let's see what happens. No call on the play. That's why I just rather have a quick count. There's the give. Number 84 with the catch, and there's a flag thrown on that. It's taken down after a short gain.
We'll have to see what that flag was, but 84, Ryan Cooley takes another big hit. Big playmaker for Winton Woods in the first half. They're going to need him here.
Okay, so they're waving the flag off. Clock whistled in motion. Looks like I'm seeing number 18 in the game. Looks like he's playing left end over there. That's Vance George. Put in a lot of time at quarterback this year. You know, this number 24, he had the interception for the Knights. He's playing up press. Ball is thrown over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete with a flag down.
Looks like pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, the way that flag looked, it was going to be on the defense to me. So it looks like the Warrior offense is trying to figure out who they can throw this ball to move it down the field. And with Vance George in the game, you got slash possibilities.
Lining up here in Kings territory.
Rashawn Brown, straight drop, looking to throw his ball down the far sideline. It's thrown up in there and caught. He's going to be tackled on the Kings Knight 25-yard line. Call it the 26.
That's another big play from 84 Ryan Cooley as he continues to go up there and get the ball. He's providing Brown with a reliable target play after play on offense.
That's good because he needs somebody that can give him the confidence that he needs to throw that ball. I don't think either one of these Warrior quarterbacks this year wants much to do with running and taking over with their legs. 9:14 left to go, third quarter. Looking to throw this ball. He's flush, he's tackled. They're in on him. This way, at some point, the offensive line's got to protect.
Yeah, looks like Kings had that one read like a book from the start. There wasn't any fooling them on that one.
See, with the Warriors knowing that they don't have a field goal kicker that's going to possibly boot a 40-yarder, everything down here is 4-down territory. See what happens. There's Traymar Harris. I think they should let Traymar Harris just keep doing what he does. Rolling to his right. This ball's caught by number 84 in the right flat. There's a flag on this play. They got him knocked down about the 33-yard line of the Knights.
Multiple flags out there on that one.
So Vance George comes out of the game. That penalty's on the Warriors, and official's going to mark this ball back to the Kings 41-yard line. Would be 2nd and 25.
Playing 15 yards behind the sticks, not where they want to be with such a promising start to the drive.
So Warriors clock running, 8:05 left. We got to get a chunk of this back, not necessarily one play. Straight drop, he's rolling to his right, steps into the pocket, but the pass is complete in desperation, but there's nowhere for number 6, Mikhail Satterwhite to go.
Rashawn Brown making the best out of a bad situation there. Got out of a sack, still lost some yards, but the loss was definitely neutralized there.
Yeah, he made the best of a bad. See, to me, this type of stuff happens when you don't have your identity established. You know, this late in the game, playing most anybody, you got to know by now what's going to happen in that. If you turn around here and it's got a ball, that he's going to be busting loose for at least, 8 yards.
For sure.
7:06 left in the third quarter. Brown looking to throw. He's in the pocket again, hit hard. And they got him down for a loss back to the 50-yard line here.
Kings, once again, they brought an all-out rush there. The offensive line of Winton Woods wasn't prepared for it. And Kings is going to be taken over.
Well, we see the Kings Knights, they come in here all the way from out there, Kings Island on a Friday night. They don't want to just show up. TJ Bookman in the punt for the Warriors. It's number 11, 6'1", 190-pounder, and there's the kick. It's going to be a low kick, fair catch called for. And made at about the 16-yard line of the Knights.
Good punt there, pin him inside the 20.
Remind you, concession stands are open on both sides of College Public Stadium. Concession stands are open on both sides of the College Public Stadium.
Okay, so here comes the Kings offense out on the field. The Warriors have to come up with an answer for number 7. There's a give to number 30, but he can't make much, maybe a yard. Well, that's number 81 on that carry.
Winton Woods continues their run defense. It's been looking solid all night.
That's Jackson Bake. There's Nuri with the snap, straight drop looking to throw. Now they're in on Nuri, they've got him flushed out, they can't get him down. He's around right in, gets back to the sticks.
And that play right there, a perfect example of why in that second quarter, Kings continue to get the ball out quick. Winton Woods is getting into the backfield and Nuri is getting flushed early. If they want to score here, they got to keep up those quick passes.
3rd and 9. This is a big play for both teams. The Warriors defense needs to get off the field. So here comes the Kings Knights shuffling guys around on this play. There's a give inside. He runs straight into the middle of the crowd, but nothing much there.
They tried to give there, but with the way the Winton Woods run defense has been playing all night, you had to know there was nothing going to happen there.
So this third down, it's going to be 4th and 9. Clock moving, 5:05. This is where the Warriors special teams is going to have to step up. We got number 7 back there, Zay Jennings. There's a kickoff. They're retreating all the way back into Warrior territory. It's going to roll, take a nice Kings bounce, and it's going to roll all the way down to the 10-yard line of the Warriors.
What a boot for Kings there. You know, you rebound from going 3 and out on offense, and then you go ahead and pin the other team with the 10. You can't ask for much more from your punter there.
That's right. That punter definitely earned his keep. Okay, so the Warriors addressing this 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line. Man in motion. He's going to be rushed, and he makes a pass completion to number 84 out there, Ryan Cooley. The idea is you need a deeper pass than that anyway.
You got to think Bryshawn Brown, you got to think he's going to be looking deep here on these next couple plays. He wants a first down, but I think he wants a little bit more too. They really want to move the ball here.
I think you're doing any defense a favor if your quarterback is pretty much no threat to run and do anything with his legs. You know, they don't have to put a spy on him or anything. Rolling to his right, he's got a man on him, and the pass is caught. It's going to move it up to the a little bit over the 20-yard line. It's going to be close to a first down, and they're calling it a first down.
Yeah, good to get the ball there for the first down. That was a big hit laid by Kings there, but when Woods got enough for the first down, they're going to move the chains, keep this drive moving.
So here comes Winton Woods here, 1st and 10 on their own 20. There's a pitch back there, and this guy can't get much. Possibly up to the 25-yard line.
Looks like that was number 2, Charles Johnson, 5'11", 165 senior.
Now, I was watching this college game last night. I guess it was at Tulsa against Kurt Warner's son was the quarterback.
Oh, really?
I said, if he's Kurt Warner's son, he ought to be able to run this ball, if need be.
Yeah.
So there's a snap, straight drop, throws his ball, and it's going to be incomplete.
Bryshawn Brown was under pressure there yet again, had a hand in his face the whole way. That ball wasn't going to get there.
Yeah, this is what happens after a while when the defense doesn't have to think about the possibility of a run. Pin their ears back. 3:10 left to go in the third quarter.
Big 3rd and 5 upcoming here.
Third and 5. There's a snap, straight drop. They're in on him. They got him flush. Pass is incomplete. No, they're going to have to come up with a moving pocket or something to give this quarterback a little bit more time to throw.
Dangerous throw there. Dangerous throw on 3rd and 5 in your own territory, pretty deep. It's not what you're looking for.
So here comes the Warriors special teams out to address this 4th and 5. You know, maybe they can make special teams happen for them. Knight's got a receiver waiting for this ball on his 39-yard line. Here's the kick. It's taking a Warrior bounce. And they're going to down it near the 40-yard line of the Kings Knights. Calling it the 42-yard line of the Knights.
Wintonwood's got to hope they can force another 3 and out here. But you got to think, with the position Kings is in now, they get a few yards here. This could be 4-down territory for them.
You bet. This is where Kings knows that on offense, they got to not take a sack and keep getting something for positive yards. You see number 7 in motion for Kings. There's a snap. He's looking for number 7 down the far sideline. It's caught.
He continues to feed Paul Kelly here in the second half. Paul Kelly trying to build on that monster first half he had.
And he did have a monster first half. And with that grab, he is building on it. And this is where the Warrior defense is basically letting one man beat them. 227. Nuri back there in the pistol. There's a give inside. Straight north. Can't get much. Gets to the 50-yard line.
Got to think Kings wants to let a little bit of clock run here, and they want to bring a lead into the fourth quarter.
Well, so far, it's been a scoreless third quarter here. See Paul Kelly over here one-on-one. I don't know why they keep letting this guy one-on-one. He's looking for him here. Notice ball's caught over the middle for a first down. Making that grab for Kings. Is that number 3? Nate Lyman.
Yeah, like Coach Garvin told us before the game, he was one to watch. And if he's not throwing to Paul Kelly, he's got Nate Lyman right there.
There's a give. He runs north with the ball. Muscles through for decent yardage. Looks like they're going to call him down at the Warrior 39-yard line.
For a Kings running game that hasn't had much go well for them so far, you got to think that they're going to take that as a small victory. Being able to get 4 yards there, I mean, that's about as much as they're able to get all day.
27 seconds left to go in the third quarter. There's a give. Inside, he runs through a lot of defenders and still on his feet near the first down.
Looks like they're going to give him the first down. Back-to-back solid runs. Looks like that was number 81, Jackson Bake.
And we see the final seconds of the third quarter ticking away here at Frederick Stadium, where we have a score to visiting Kings Knights 12 and your Winton Woods Warriors 7. Well, this is a good game from a standpoint of scoring wise. You know, nobody's running up the score on anyone. Tight game. But this is a rivalry, you know. You never know if they may, like Coach said, Coach Garvin said they may play again in November. But there's other boogeymen to consider here now.
Yeah, these defenses have been grinding it out today. It's a very defensive battle we're seeing here. Figures to continue into the fourth quarter, but both teams are really looking for that put-away play. Nuri takes a snap, hands off to Bake. Bake is brought down right around the 45. 35, my apologies. As you see there, Winton Woods got back to their defensive ways with the run, making those plays as they have all game. They gave up a couple big runs there, but they weren't letting anything through there. It's bringing up a 2nd and 12 for Grant Nuri and this Kings offense.
Nuri got the snap, straight drop with the ball, throwing it over the middle. He's throwing with all the confidence in the world now. That pass was batted down.
Flags fly there.
So we got a penalty on the play that's going to have to be sorted out. Well, that penalty is going to move the ball ahead against the Warriors. Now Kings have this ball on the Warrior 20-yard line with 11:07 left to go in the game. As the Knights break the huddle. Somebody in the Warrior defense needs to step up. There's Kelly with the carry, but no, this time they say no way. They got him down. Looks like he might have gained a yard.
Looks like Kelly's hurt walking off the field, limping off the field. That's a big loss for Kings if that proves to be a game-ending injury for him.
Well, at this point, the rest of the guys got to stand up. If they let Kelly get him this far,
gotta think Nuri's gonna be looking for Lyman here.
Nuri looking over the sideline. Whistle on the play. Officials timeout. Oh, excuse me, Kings timeout.
Yeah, it looks like Kings was a little confused there. It was going to be a big-time blitz coming from Winton Woods. Kings wasn't ready for it, and they had to call a timeout. Going to have to look at a new play here.
Well, whatever, to get the game this score at this point, the Kings offensive line must be doing a respectable job with the front seven on the Warrior defense, because otherwise they'd have disrupted this game by now.
No, without a doubt, these defenses are playing a heavy part, and these O-lines are playing a heavy part too. We're seeing a battle in the trenches today, and it's seeming to continue here in the fourth.
Comes Kings out here to address this 2nd and 10 with 10:18 left to go in the game. Nuri back there in the pistol. Low snap, he picks it up off the ground and runs straight north with the ball, and they got him stopped at the 20-yard line. Bring it to 3rd and 10.
Looks like the penalty is going to be on Kings. It's going to set him back, it looks, 5 yards. No.
Big penalty on
15
Kings.
yards.
Ball's going to be set down on the Warrior 35-yard line, which it had been on the 20.
It's a big loss for Kings there.
This is one time that the Warrior defense could make an impact with a big play here. See what happens. It's like you put a man in there in the slot, a little bit of protection. Straight drop, throws this ball over the middle, and this ball incomplete.
That ball was tipped, but no Winton Woods defenders in the neighborhood. Tip ball could have been dangerous.
Yeah, well, at this point, with 9:41 left to go in the game, it's going to have to be up to the Warrior defense to institute some kind of edict against these Kings Knights. So that round table stuff you're talking about has to go. There's a snap. Looking to throw. He's going to throw his ball deep down the far sideline. This guy can throw. Incomplete. 2 defenders had the best chance at that ball.
Well, he was looking for it all on 3rd and 25 there. Not really much more you can do. Winton Woods comes up with a big stop to force a 4th down.
Warriors forcing 4th down, and Kings will punt. And Warriors are going to send guys back to their 10-yard line and waiting this kick, and it's off. Oh, and it runs out of bounds close to the 5-yard line. 5-yard line, so that's where the Warriors offense is going to put it in gear from their own 5-yard line with 9:27 left to go.
And that's punter number 16, Jacob Rudowski. That is not his first good punt of the night. He is giving his defense some good field position to work with so far. That's now his 2nd punt that has nearly flipped the field for the Kings defense.
Yeah, this Jacob Rudowski, like you say, Logan, he's making a good account of himself in this game along with Paul Kelly. See, the Warriors got Traymar Harris back in the game. Looks like number 7 is going to be in there. Zay Jennings is going to be in their quarterback. Zay Jennings brings running skills where he can beat you with his legs. Timeout call on by the Winton Woods Warriors.
Yeah, you got to think with Zay Jennings back there lining up to take that snap. There's a threat for him to use his legs there to pick up some good yardage. Just not sure they were ready to get that play going.
Well, I know that if this score holds up, the ECC is going to be in a wild uproar from if you're the Winton Woods Warriors. But can't actually worry about that right now, I understand. 9:27 is a lot of time if the Warriors offense makes up its mind and wants to plant some bodies around. There's Jennings. Man in motion. He's going to take it around right in himself. He breaks through. And they finally get him muscled down around a 17-yard line. I think for Jennings to make this honest, he needs a good pass attempt. It's not a report on him. It's that he will try to beat you with his legs.
Oh, absolutely. Made a couple guys miss there. Got a big 1st down here, looking about 9 minutes to go. Jennings is seeming to be a threat with his legs.
Here he is again, man in motion. Rolling to his left this way now. He steps around the guy. Still on his feet, but, you know, any respectable defense is not going to let you beat him to the corner all day long. So that's going to be 2nd and 10 now.
And how we saw Jennings on that first play, you got to think Kings was looking for that on that next play.
So 2nd and 11. This is where guys determine who wants it bad. This is Jennings. He can still throw that ball decent enough to get it to Traymar Harris. But he fakes the give, and he's around left in, and he runs through a couple of would-be tacklers. They finally get him down. It looks like about the 27-yard line of the Warriors.
Jennings is looking elusive so far on 2 out of 3 plays. He's making guys miss, and he's getting that positive yardage that this Winton Woods team desperately needs.
So 7:57. It looks like a measurement.
There you go.
They broke my streak, doggone it.
There you go.
We'll see what happens with this measurement. Come out on the field with the sticks. So we're gonna look down and try to zoom in and see what this looks like. I got a Warrior saying it's a first down, but Woodward score does have that first down. So that's going to be 1st and 10. The ball on what, 28-yard line. So with this 1st and 10, the new set of downs. They still got enough time to just keep muscling their way in here. You know, try to get 6 yards at a time. There's a give. Straight through everybody. He beats most of these guys. Tackle made. That's number 16 with that tackle. And I think we've been calling his number. That's Jacob Rudowski. That was a saving tackle there.
Looks like he makes plays on both defense and special teams for him.
This is where the Warriors. Huh. Oh well. Offsides Winton Woods, so that shoots him in the foot. Brings it to 1st and 15. 7:03 left to go in the game. So Winton Woods is on the field and fakes the give. He pitches out and it's all over the floor. This is something that I don't know. I'd have rather just seen Jennings carry that ball himself.
Yeah, that's a tough one for sure. They were trying to run the option there. And when you don't have that many reps at the option in the game, you're gonna see that. You're gonna see that.
Bingo. And when you do something that's really not in your character in the particular game, that means the defense in this case is beating them. 2nd and 23, 6:14 left to go here. Zay Jennings steps up to his offensive line. He's in the pistol now. He's going to try to get to his left. He's got a couple blocks in front of him, but to the Kings defense credit, they step in the gap.
It looks like Bryshawn Brown is coming back in the game. You got to think they need his arm here.
3rd and 23. So Jennings is coming, what, out of the game? Yes. Brown in the game. So we're going to see what the Warriors' plan is. 5:28 left to go. Brown in the pistol. Rashawn Brown, straight drop, looking to throw this ball deep. Down the far sideline, that ball's caught!
Ryan Cooley. Once again, Ryan Cooley going up and making plays as he has all game.
See on the replay, number 84 makes the 50-50 catch on this defender. That's defender is young Jacob Rudowski again. And now, with the clock moving, 4:52 left to go here. Man in motion. Looks like Jennings is going to carry. He's got good yards. He's got his sideline. The ball's out, but it's going to be fumbled out of bounds. The Warriors should maintain possession of this ball.
It's a scary play. It's a scary play for sure.
Yes, it is.
It's very
Rudowski, that guy blocked Rudowski that time.
Very interesting seeing after the successful pass there, they're going right back to the run offense.
So we got first and goal from the 10-yard line. Man in motion. There's a give inside. He's going to run through defenders. He's in the end zone. Touchdown! Winton Woods Warriors with 4:30 left to go in the game.
Zay Jennings making the play. As you see, he cuts up right through, right up the middle into the end zone. Zay Jennings making that big time play, giving Winton Woods the lead here in the late stages of the game.
Zay Jennings transferred from Coleraine, coming over here to the Warriors. See the Winton Woods Warriors band having a good time with this. See what's going to happen. Leading, they might as well just go for two.
Yeah, you got to figure. Regardless of if you get it or kick the extra point, the Knights can win that with a field goal. So you want to see them go for two here and get that 3-point lead.
First down they're sending out there indicates that they will be going for two. Zay Jennings has been there. Coach Chad Murphy, again, intensely pacing the field. Going back to re-explain what he wants to happen here. Trayvon Harris lined up wide in the near sideline. Man in motion. Jalen runs north with the ball, and they got him stopped. Looks like they got him stopped short of the goal line. So that two-point try is no good. So with 4:30 left to go in the game here, we have a score of your Winton Woods Warriors 13 and the visiting Kings Knights 12.
Yeah, they tried to go right back up the middle there with Jennings. It's been working, but they had him right there by the goal line.
Well, this is where Warriors special teams now are going to have to, have it so there's no return on this kick. And if there is a return on this kick, they're going to have it so somebody gets disconnected from this ball. See the Warriors crowd, and the far sideline, the Kings Knights crowd. Again, they brought a respectable group of people with them out here tonight. We got number 82 waiting on this for the Knights. Trent Hogan. And that kick is off. Picked up on the 7-yard line. And he gets it up to about the 18-yard line where Kings will put it in gear with 4:24 left to go in this affair.
Well, it's time to see what the Winton Woods defense is made of. Drives like these are what separate teams from the others, so.
That's right. This is the kind of, you know, where when you're this time of year, you got to bring your A game, you know. You might even have to bring your A team. Okay, so here's King, straight drop, looking to throw. This ball's caught, and he's getting up the street. Finally, they get him shoved out of bounds, about 33-yard line. First down for Kings.
Yeah, that's 81, Jackson Bake. Made a few plays earlier in the second half, and here he comes up with a big one, getting them up and over the 30 to the 34.
Yeah, that's a good tackle by number 4. Straight drop again. They got him flushed out of pocket. He's hammered down by the D-line. Nothing doing.
Looks like Dalen Massey-Wright was in on that again. He had himself a big first half, and here he comes with a big-time play here in the fourth quarter.
Clock moving. Kings over the ball again. Straight drop. He's going to throw this guy to the flat. Incomplete. And he's hammered hard.
Looks like they're going to get him on a late
3:33 left to go in the game, and what was the guy supposed to do? Looks like there's going to be a penalty thrown, and it's the old familiar.
Looks like that's going to be on number 3, Josh Thompson, on that late hit there.
You know, Josh Thompson comes to practice every day and makes those type of plays in practice. And I don't see anything wrong with that play. But can't go by what I see. So that ball is going to advance ahead to the Kings' 45-yard line. .333 left to go in this game. There's a snap, straight drop. Throws this ball deep over the middle, and this ball's incomplete off the hands of his receiver.
There's good coverage there. Good coverage on that deep ball. He was looking for number 3, Nate Lyman. Nate Lyman, he's been making some plays today. He was looking for him deep. Winton Woods had the coverage.
Yeah, well, that was over everybody's head. 3:27 left to go. This is a tough game tonight, though. Here's Nuri. Rolling to his left. Stops and comes back to his right, but that ball is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that was the story of the first half, and here we see it again here in the second half here in the fourth quarter. The Winton Woods defensive line is getting to the backfield. They're pressuring Grant Nuri and making him make plays.
Okay, 3rd and 10. The whole crowd, the rafters are rocking here at Frederick Stadium. Campus of Winton Woods High School, Forest Park, Ohio. Where we see the visiting Kings Knights take the snap on his 3rd and 10. He's rolling to his left. He's hit after the throw, and that throw is incomplete. So So the Warrior defense, we got it to 4th down and 10 with 3:16 left to go in this affair tonight. Again, we see the Warrior cheerleaders down here in their uniforms like they're going straight to a slumber party after this affair.
And that was a big time stop from the Winton Woods defense. That was exactly what they needed there on that 3rd and 10. Now it's all up to Kings to make a big time play here.
Okay, here we go again. Nobody's leaving this building. Nuri waiting to snap. Straight drop with the ball, looking to throw this ball near sideline. Incomplete off the fingertips of his receiver. We see Coach Murphy in exultation over the result of that play. 3:11 left to go in the game with the Warriors on top, 13-12.
That was a string of 4 straight huge stops by the Winton Woods defense. They bowed up and they showed us.
They did. They loaded up, stepped up, deputized himself. Of course, we still got 3:11 to go. 1st and 10. Now, this is where, you know, the Warriors on offense, they don't want to get cute. You know,
Got to watch those 2 timeouts from Kings.
that's true. Make King use those timeouts on defense, though. Nice carry. That's number 7, Zay Jennings.
It looks like Kings is going to use the first of those 2 timeouts.
Okay, Kings uses the timeout. At this point, the Warriors have to make sure there's no turnover. You can't have a turnover. Just possess the ball, use whatever clock. You know, if they're fortunate enough to stop you on a 4th down, just kick it over there to them. Just try to pin them deep.
Yep. Hold on to that ball. Be the worst time in the world for a turnover.
See the Warrior offensive line out here to show that they can get this game salted away. You know, future opponents, Milford being one, is going to have to realize that, you know, they play this offense, they're going to have their work cut out for them. Zay Jennings waiting to snap. Fakes the give, he runs it himself. So that timeout, okay, they got that timeout call with 3:01. Oh, that's 2nd and 5.
He's going to bring up a big time play here with about 3 minutes to go as King stops the clock once more. Looks like
Now, this is a kind of play that, you know, sometimes people get frustrated when they try to get too cute with the play call. You know, I don't know if your Seattle Seahawks memory holds you when all they had to do was turn around and get a ball to the beast, and then they try to get cute.
you had the most dominant running back in football, and
Yeah.
you don't give it to him on the goal line.
You know, the Bengals, I hate to bring them up again, but they are having results just by giving Joe Mixon the ball. You gotta beat somebody up before you can fake them out.
Oh, yeah.
And unless you got the running threat with Joe Mixon, those other guys, receivers, it looks good, but
Teams are dropping safeties deep for him every time.
3rd and 4. There's a give inside, nothing much in yardage, but the clock is what you're playing against now. You got a Warrior player down. It's like one of the offensive linemen. holding on to his, looks like right shin maybe. Officials timeout with 2:42. Now this player's down. The Warriors are going to have to send their medical staff out there. Becca Gaston and Jess Baker. This time of year, you need your medical staff to tend to any uncomfortable injuries that come up.
100%. This isn't the time of the season you want to see big players go down. You want to make sure you got a healthy squad going into the end of September and into October here.
That's right. I mean, you get out here year in and year out. I mean, the Warriors are kind of used to playing big games in, you know, this time of year, October, November. But a scary injury could put all that in jeopardy in some cases.
No, there's no doubt about that.
But as we see, Logan no one has left the building. This is and I don't know where Waycross will be next week. Okay, Waycross will be right here again next week, where the Winterwood Warriors will be playing against the Fix or Repair Daily crew. Yeah, we subtract the mill and leave the Ford. But they are Division I, so we can't get them too bad.
Looks like he's going to be walking off pretty gingerly here.
He's getting a hand from the crowd. Who's that? Mr. number 58 walking off. That's Julian McGee. It's a 5'9", 283-pound offensive lineman.
Well, next guy up. Next guy's got to step up, play his game.
Looks like he'll be, you know, not the worst that he could have been. You know, I'm sure, you know, Becca Gaston and her fine assistants and associates with the medical staff have him do an Easter hop before too long. So, 4th and 2, 2:35 left to go. Zay Jennings back there by himself. This is where I don't want to get cute to snap the ball and do the play. They're not going for it. So Winwoods takes their timeout. 2:18 left.
Yeah, they're trying to get him to jump there. You know, get that free first down, but didn't look like Kings was going to let him have it.
Jump and see if you can get him to jump. But I know it works sometimes, but what? 50-50 maybe?
As I said, I feel like I see it not work out more often than it does.
Yep.
It's a decent enough strategy, but I just don't think it pays off enough.
Me either. I agree with you on that, Logan. Okay, so here we are. Fork in the road, or stick a fork in a moment of this game. 4th and 2. Jennings with the snap. He's carrying it right in. He's runs some blockers. He needs to pick up the first down for the Warriors. No penalty flags on the field.
That's a big one. They get that first down. Now the clock's going to be running. Zay Jennings goes up to the outside of the field.
Yeah, with that first down being picked up, now we see Elvis stepping it off. Clock still running, 1:41.
Sean Brown takes the knee. They're going to bleed this one out.
Okay, so this is where the offense, like you said, just has to take knee, Logan. Clock down to 1:11. Clock under a minute, 55 seconds. Takes a knee.
Looks like they're probably gonna have to kneel that ball out one more time to bleed this one down to double zeros.
Yeah, well, Winton Woods knows that they gotta get their game going. Next week, Milford will be in here. Tom Grippa, and that's going to do it. Warriors run off the field in a happy fit as they line up to respect the game. I thank the Kings Knights for coming in here and providing a good game for the Warriors, a safe ride home to them. But for now, I'm going to ask my partner, Logan Hatfield, you watch this game. Who do you say was the game ball recipients in this affair tonight?
I got three names. I got three names in mind here for Winton Woods. Number 99, Dalen Massey Wright. He was always making something happen on the defensive end of the ball, early and often, and he kept doing it the whole game. He was in the backfield pretty much the entire game. On the offensive side of the ball, I want to talk about Zay Jennings, obviously, coming up here clutch in the second half with his legs. He was making things happen. And then my third guy, 84, Ryan Cooley. I want to talk about Ryan Cooley. He made plays all game. He was going up and getting it. 6'5", 210, that's a big target to be thrown to. He was making plays, and I feel like I would be a little disrespectful to not mention number 7, Paul Kelly from Kings. He was making plays all game. I got to give him his credit where credit's due.
Well, Logan Hatfield, I'm going to have to give you credit where credit's due. You did a fine job sitting in with me here tonight. So for now, this is Jake Williams with my partner Logan Hatfield with a final score from Frederick Stadium of your Winton Woods Warriors 13 and the visiting Kings Knights 12. Waycross Community Media thanks you, and we'll look forward to serving you well this coming week when Milford stops by.